If they don't know, well, I mean, I've been announcing it every time what my class is.
Well, I am class, so, it goes without saying.
Darling, you think you're class.
What are you class?
Right as I swap scenes, because I figure we'll start the session. Damn! Woo! That's some vicious mockery right there.
So, DM, do I need to roll for that?
Oh, I believe she needs to roll.
She needs to roll a
save.
Yeah. Wisdom save.
God damn. Alright. Holy fuck.
She also needs a sensu bean, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I warned you, Mercedes is not nice.
Welcome back to another episode of Dragon Hoard, everybody. I'm your host and GM here on The Worst Heroes. Yes, Jelly?
What am I rolling?
Wisdom. Alright.
Roll a
What was the DC?
charisma?
It's 14.
Oh, okay, so she made her save.
So you don't take psychic damage, but you know you've been insulted.
She took emotional damage.
Very effective.
Unless, of course, DM is with disadvantage.
No. Oh my god. Alright.
Well, I mean, are you sure it's not with disadvantage? Are you absolutely sure?
I'm sure. Flanking doesn't work with Vicious Mockery, unfortunately.
Say anything about flanking.
Well, your mother was an owlbear, and your father smelt of good berries. Yes, I got that online.
I see how you're trying to imitate other quotes. How original of you.
I'm sorry. I'm really, really sorry, but it's really hard to concentrate when there's such a bad smell around.
I'm sorry, okay?
You smell worse than a necromancer's workshop.
And you would know?
I mean, they are a great place to buy blood from.
Right. Anyway. We're on episode 6 of Dragon's Hoard. With our wonderful band of misfits, starting with Bio. Hello, Bio.
Hi.
How are you doing?
You?
I'm good. Are you excited for some fun tonight?
Yeah, I'm excited because apparently it's going to be all roleplay and no battle unless somebody fucks up.
So there will be a battle or something.
There probably will be a battle then.
Oh my god. Oh my word. It's gonna be a fun time. You guys always have me worried. Always.
Anyway, I play as Tikir Conros, the Wendigo druid who typically just doesn't say anything and just stares. Let's see if we continue to creep people out today.
Yeah! Up next we have Jelly. Hi, Jelly.
Hi!
You ready for today's episode?
Whoop whoop!
How are you doing? Are you having a good day?
I actually had a great day.
That's good.
I did shit.
Nice!
Yeah!
I mean, I usually shit at least once a day.
I cleaned.
Oh.
You cleaned the shit. Got it.
I mean,
Cleaned the shit.
Has to be done.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, we don't have poopsmiths anymore.
Aww.
Would you like to do your intro?
Oh, yeah. I am Maeve Rhiannoch, the vampire. And I go doing vampire things. Because I'm a vampire.
So just vampire things.
Yep. Next up, we have Jordan. Hi, Jordan.
Hello.
How are you?
Hang in there.
That's good. You excited for today's episode?
Yeah.
You sound so sure.
What? I said yeah.
Just like a
I'm
nice
sorry.
pause
Do you
before.
not want me to be sad? Okay,
Yeah.
fine. This thing sucks. I hate it.
See,
I'm gonna leave, actually.
doesn't it feel better to tell the truth?
God, it's such a drama going.
No, I just liked how when you went, yeah, there was a pause, so I was like, yeah.
There's a possibility I was thinking, okay?
I suppose so.
We still haven't found the hamster.
Yeah, exactly. So,
The hamster's buried in the
so sad.
snow.
Wait, what hamster?
The brain hamster.
our hamster.
Oh. I don't think I have one of those.
No, some people actually have brains.
Yeah, we don't.
No, it's just a hamster wheel up there.
Would you like to do your intro, sir?
Okay. Hi, I'm Jordan, and I played Leaf, the sword-winged dragon blade, aka the combat healer type person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And last but certainly not least, Fangs! Hello, Fangs.
Hey yo, Papa Heroes.
Hey, yo, Fangs.
Hey yo.
How are you today?
Okay, a little tired.
Aw. You excited? You excited for today's
Yeah.
episode?
Yeah.
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 So excited.
Yeah.
Oh, that's where my excitement went. Frank's has it.
Sorry, Fangs, I didn't hear what you said. What was it?
Yeah. Let's go.
One more
Let's
time.
go.
Yeah.
Would you like to do your intro?
Was that enough pep for you for the rest of them?
That's enough pep for me, yes.
Okay. Hi, I'm Fangs Extended, and I play Mercedes Thompson, the author board, who's a red dragon.
Yeah.
Oh, do you want me to promote? Well, I suppose if you want to catch me, I haven't streamed for a while. It's Fangs Extended, no underscore. You can find me on Twitch at some point, probably.
Yeah, especially when we do It Takes Two, whenever that happens.
Eventually, yeah.
Eventually. Eventually. And last time on our
Thank you,
wonderful
heroes.
adventure. Huh?
You heroes?
I did me.
Hmm,
I did
but
me
what-
first.
But I want you to say you again.
And I, again, am your host and GM, The Worst Heroes. You can call me Brandon, and you can find me right here where you're watching it.
Unless you watch it on Bio's channel.
Yeah.
Then you
But
can
don't do
find
that.
me right here where you're watching it.
And you play?
And I am your host and GM. I said that.
Okay. I hear you, but who do you play?
Everybody.
Yeah. There we go. There we
So
go.
what's your
Is
name?
that so hard?
I swear it's Papa Heroes. He keeps saying something else, but I've just been hearing Papa Heroes.
Oh my word. Last time in our adventure, the band of monsters went off to try and find out what happened to an orc who mysteriously died basically on their doorstep and then became exsanguinated for unknown reasons and is missing now and totally not in a meat locker. They were already planning to head out across the lake to try and make contact with other villages of goblins and orcs, but they stumbled upon some rather strange and powerful orc beings who were beating on the regular orc villagers, and they got into quite a scuffle. And I believe Mercedes managed to talk one of them, who she has dubbed Shake.
Yes, it's Shake, and he's got his friend Brittany.
Into basically stopping the attack and joining their side. So of the group of mutated orcs, one of them was recruited.
One of them was smart enough to live.
No.
By the way,
Which-
there's music. I don't hear it.
Don't worry, I'm about to swap the music now. I don't know why you weren't hearing it in the first place, but
I've heard no music whatsoever.
I'm sorry.
I have.
What's this track?
There we go.
Sure, we'll go with that for now.
It's very, very quiet though.
Yeah, I know. I don't know how loud it gets.
I think it builds up.
Yeah.
There it is.
If it was still too low, you can probably turn it up too.
Yeah, you can turn up on your
Yeah.
end.
Yep. Yes, the battle had just ended.
I can turn it up on my end. Oh wait, it's in the settings. Oh,
Yeah, in
yes.
settings.
Just make sure not to turn it all the way down.
Like you did with your microphone.
Fuck off.
Lessons learned.
Love you, Jelly.
Fuck you.
Or I believe
I
as Jelly
wish.
had typed it out in the chat earlier today.
Yeah, that's accurate.
So yes, the battle had just ended, and you were talking with Shake.
Very good, Shake. Now, you're going to join us, but you're going to have to play nice with the other people you are currently attacking, yes?
Alright.
You're going to be friends, or at least acquaintances. I don't really know how it works.
I mean, as long as it's nicer than the last job.
Yes. Pat.
He is quite a bit taller than you. Also, I'm
Yes.
going to enlarge his token so you guys can see what Shake looks like.
Damn, he grew really big.
He's
also.
very happy.
I mean, he
Yeah.
took the mask off, so...
And you have a group of orcs by the beach, weathered and weary from their lost battle against them.
Alright, well, I'm stepping forward. As our closest person. Greetings and salutations. I see that we came in the nick of time.
Yes. They had wiped out our village. Ow.
So, there's nobody left at the village across the lake.
No. We were away on a scouting patrol. When we returned, the village was burned. We immediately followed their tracks to come after them.
Well, as you can see, they're quite dealt with.
Can see that. What matter of monsters
Sorry.
and humans are you?
Well, I am Mercedes Thompson. Come now, introduce yourselves.
I'm Mavriana.
Let's call me Leaf.
I say nothing. I just stare.
Very well, and that one's Takir.
I see one of them gets to live.
Yes, they learned the error of their ways and bowed to a stronger power.
Well, at least their war chief died.
He saw no such reason. A fool he was. Now, if you've no place to go, we do have a settlement started across the waters down that way. If you've no place to return, you perhaps could stay there. Maybe settle yourselves if you like.
It might do us some good. Is it by the kobolds?
Yes, precisely.
Yes.
There's a lovely fellow by the name of Snicket you'll want to acquaint yourself with.
Ah, they have a new chief now, huh?
Yes, he also didn't see the error of his ways.
Well, our chief is dead. I guess I would be the next closest one.
And you're so very smart, aren't you?
Well, I can see our current situation doesn't leave much to desire. And you took care of the foes we were trying to, so clearly not only are you strong, but we had the same enemy.
Yes. If you're talking about that fool, stares off into the distant hill. Yes.
I don't know what fool you're speaking of, but I'm specifically talking about that war chief.
Oh, different people. One
Well,
worse than the other.
we're in your debt anyway. So we will gladly join. It gives us somewhere to go and a job to do.
Debt? Eh?
Maeve,
Yes.
you can talk deals later, Maeve. Let's get them to camp first, right?
I suppose so, yes.
Also, just so you can see his token,
Yeah.
he is a
Angry
much more normal orc with a permanent bitch face.
Yeah.
But he is also, as you have seen, relatively smarter and well-spoken. The rest of the orcs are your typical run-of-the-mill orcs.
Very well.
And not
So,
a single one of you will notice that the one with the extra long face is gone.
No. I
What?
assumed that person perished.
Totally, yeah. It wasn't just that
Yes.
I removed that token since I was drawing up one.
Yes,
I don't know what
no.
you're talking about.
They didn't make it. But we will take their body because we'll have need of that for other reasons.
Where will you be going next?
Well, we were going to head to your village to negotiate some things, but since you're what's left, you could just follow us back to our village. Unless there's something you need in your village, funeral rites perhaps for your fallen?
Our village was completely burned. And I believe, based on the smoke, so wasn't one of the goblin villages off to the west, but I don't know the fate of the other goblin village.
Oh.
Ooh. Might want to check that out.
And you remember Snicket telling you of a couple of goblin villages and the orc village.
I unroll this old-looking map where I've had marked locations. And so, where precisely was about this? Because we were told about here.
be on the northeastern corner of the lake.
Well, maybe we'll head there next. Though, she looks around, I think we could lead you back to our little village and get some rest ourselves and see you settled.
Well, judging by your map, you're roughly halfway travel between the two locations. At this point, if you head back to your village, it'll be close to the end of nighttime. Or you can continue on to the Goblin Village in the same amount of time, because no matter what, it would take the full night's travel to get to the Goblins.
Well,
And if you wish, you can either send these orcs on ahead, or they can join you heading over to the Goblin Village.
Well, you said, well, I mean, either way, we'd probably get some sort of rest, right?
Yeah. I mean, you guys
suppose
can
this is
camp. Nothing's gonna stop you from camping.
I mean, things could stop us from camping, but I'd like to see them try. Maeve, darling.
Yes?
I guess this is more of a question for you, then.
Oh, no, don't worry about that. I do have a parasol.
Oh, I thought that was for rain.
Yes, and sunlight.
Leaf, are you okay to be about during the day?
Based on your comment of the parasol and how pale you are, the orc peeks his eyebrow up and goes, "Oh, so the human-looking ones aren't human."
Maybe. Maybe I just have an allergy.
Yes, the carrots, was it, right?
And judging by the fact that you still have blood on your mouth,
Oh, whoops.
Oops.
so at least one of you is a vampire.
I'm
Yes,
not sure if you
or
can say that out loud,
I've
but
just been
sure.
eating tomatoes.
I watched your fight. I saw you bite him.
Oh, that was just in the heat of battle.
Terrible
You know what I mean.
liar. I just say you're a terrible liar.
Shut your whore mouth.
I just that
What
sound
now?
as the board just lies.
One of the other orcs, go ahead and give me a deception.
Okay, this is gonna be funny.
Yeah, one of the other orcs just chimes up and goes, "It's just tomatoes. She must have just had some tomatoes during the fight."
I love that my deception is so high.
The orc leader turns back to you. And I'm assuming...
Yeah.
Turns back to Mercedes, sorry.
Yes.
And I'm assuming you're the leader of the group.
Yes, you could say that.
Excuse you, leader?
Maeve, darling, know your place.
Oh. Oh, wow. Okay, I see how it is.
I'm surprised.
Here I
that
thought
you
we were
this
allies, not in a master-servant relationship.
early. You have a motive of freedom.
Wow.
I don't see you leading, vampire lady.
Listen, now is
She's
not
a
the time
vampire!
Oh,
I just out her right off the bat.
fuck's
Now
sake.
is not the time for this discussion. Perhaps.
I
we make
thought
a
she just
decision-
ate a tomato like that guy said!
I see you have your share of trouble.
Shake, I'm sorry, I love that Shake's intelligence score is low.
Shake, darling, I love you, but please shut the fuck up.
Anyway, if you want, you can always camp. We can take watch during the day. And
Is
then
that good with me? With you that cannot go about in the daylight? I look at all three of them.
I should be fine.
I have no restrictions on day or night. It does not matter.
Oh,
As
you're
long as we
speaking
don't
today.
walk
Very
too
good.
quickly.
I'm sorry, you spoke over each other? Maeve, go ahead.
I would if I
Dave.
remembered what I said.
Alright, Mercedes, go ahead.
You're speaking today. That's good. I thought you were just going to stare wordlessly again.
I only speak when I need to.
Noted.
Well, if you're worried about daylight, you can use our tents.
Alright.
Like I said, we can keep watch while you rest.
That sounds fine to me.
And then once night falls again, we can either head on towards the Goblin Village, separate, or whatever you would like.
Sounds great to me.
Very well, then we shall continue on the way, because having more members is good for what we may face there if it's another one of these.
So you guys gonna set up camp here then?
Sure.
Sure.
Alright. You set up camp, and while there's still a few hours left of night, you can see the orcs, like, patching themselves up and trying to psych themselves back up. You can see the leader of them just, like, constantly going between them all, checking on them, and trying to, like, pick up their morale. Which, by the way, since you're recruiting him, just like with Shake, you get to name the orc leader.
I mean, if Maeve thinks they're the leader, what's your name that you can come up with?
Grumpy.
Grumpy.
Sorry, this is the first thing that came to my head.
That's not a name. That's an
Rumpelstiltskin.
adjective.
Dwarf.
I mean, it's better than lunch, isn't it?
Takir had a better naming system here.
I didn't say that in character, by the way.
Everyone
Damn
turns to
you.
Takir, and Takir just stare.
Well, I had to come up with a name for your friend. So now you have Neil.
But I did call him lunch before. You just didn't like it. Insisted I call
It's,
him something
once
a little more
again, that's
humane.
not a name, it's a description.
I don't hear anyone else coming up with any more ideas.
I don't know, what is it, the orc naming system? What about Grung?
Grung? Alright. He'll be Grung.
I think that's part of your orc dialect, is it not? Or was would you like a common name?
Unless you want to give him a common name. That is also fine.
I mean, I assumed, orcs would like their orc heritage naming moniker, right?
Like I said, when you guys recruit characters, I'm letting you name them, unless if it was like a boss character I had you fight. Which reminds me, I gotta turn on.
I'm asking the person I'm naming.
And he gives you
Yeah,
the same
role-playing
response.
Oh god damn.
Whatever name you wish to give me, you'll be the one calling me by it.
Alright, you'll be Grung.
Okay.
Now I know that this can't do, special things, but the two little things over the ooh there.
Yeah, I don't feel like looking up the alt code for that, but yeah.
Yeah. To set you aside from any other grungs that there may exist to be.
Okay, Shake should have his name visible, and Grung should have his name visible.
Yes.
And Grung looks at you and he goes, if it's alright with you, I'd like to still remain in charge of my orcs.
Oh, absolutely. And perhaps you could take in this one.
Sorry.
This is Shake, the spear wielder. He can summon a spear named Brittany.
And you can see that Shake is like twice as large. He's so much bulkier than the other orcs. And he's got like an extra foot in height.
Don't worry, he may be taller and stronger, but his intelligence is far lower.
Shake promised to help. You're all nicer than my war chief. Right. If that is your wish, then sure. I'll be in charge of any orcs that you have in your village.
I figured he may like to be around other orcs.
And once I get there, I'll introduce myself to the Kobold Chief, since we'll be working together.
Yes.
Shake, happily, saunters into the middle of the group, slaps a couple of them on the back, and they, teeter over out of balance.
Oh, look at him having fun.
So, if it's alright with you, might I ask, what kind of monster are you? As I doubt a human would gather up a group of monsters.
Don't you know it's a little rude to ask a woman her age, her species?
I did not ask age. Just wanted to know who it is that I'm be following.
I'm sure once you meet Snicket, he'll fill you in.
Very well.
For now, we'll leave that a little mystery between you and I.
Now for today's game of the session is Mercedes flirting with the NPC. Cast your votes now!
We'll let you know if you won after the stream. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't be a cheater and scroll to the end.
Those orcs, are any of them sickly at all? Or badly wounded?
They're all badly wounded. They're patching themselves up. You
Well,
have
I mean,
three
it's-
freshly dead.
Someone's greedy.
Sorry. 1, 2, 4. You have 4 freshly dead bodies. Full of
I've had
juice.
That's still warm. They haven't
I
cooled
know.
yet.
I know, but I just love it when they struggle.
Just think, the struggle was already happening. You almost died to it. The struggle's over now. It's time for your sweet, sweet juice.
Maeve, darling, I know what you're thinking, and no, we are trying to be friendly. That would look very bad.
I know, but if they're just gonna die anyway, you know?
They're not dying! They're patching themselves up to join your village! You have 4 dead fresh bodies!
Maeve.
Yes.
Not right now. If we get to this next battle, darling, and they're on the verge of death, you are the aftercare service, okay?
Hey, Takir.
But
Yep.
Can you roll me a wisdom save? You can fight the urge, but man, that war chief looks delicious.
Sorry,
the
say
dead
that again?
one?
Yeah, the dead one.
Okay, just had to clarify that
He's
he
not
also
a war
isn't
chief.
going-
He's not a war chief.
Yeah, at first I thought he was talking about the one that recently got promoted.
No,
Right?
no. The war chief you killed is looking mighty delicious. Like, larger size, extra meat, you know? That would be a meal. You just like,
So I sort of just stare at his body and like drool kind of like slowly goes down the corner of my mouth.
Up to you if you want to fight the urge.
Zakir, you're drooling. If you want it, take it and run into the woods. We're not going to horrify them.
Yeah, she just ignores you and then immediately runs for the body and just fucking downs it. She just like starts tearing it out with her claws. She just takes a bite into his neck and rips out his jugular. It is fucking vicious. Probably gets Maeve all horny just looking at it.
Probably because there's blood.
Yeah.
The blood?
Because
The
there's
honest
blood.
Blood splatter. Obviously.
So anyway, have fun, orcs. I'm sure you're gonna enjoy that scene.
Mercedes just like puts like 2 fingers to her temple and is just like, I tried to make a good impression, but you see what I'm working with here.
Sorry, I can't help myself.
Don't fuck with that one, Goddard. She's
Precisely.
scary.
Precisely. Now that you're all aware, this is what happens after we have your little 2-second funeral rites is there and there.
And there.
So if you're going to die on the battlefield, first see that one, points to Maeve, and then you know what's coming for you. But you'll already be dead at that point, so. Yes.
More jelly slurping noises. Great. Well, Grong is a little sweaty, but just nods. Turns to the others and starts like barking in Orcish at them to patch up, and that's when Shake just like walks around and starts helping with wrapping up their wounds a lot better than you expected.
Wow. Well, I see he had some skills. I mean, if you teach a dog one trick, they can master it, certainly.
Anything further on this night?
Well, they're feasting and we're setting up camp, and that one might need a tent or at least a lovely, shady, very shady area. No, I think I'm good. Leaf, you need anything?
Shade. That's it.
Yes.
I don't really do much at all during the night, but I do eye up the guys that are very badly wounded. I don't do anything, but I'm just, looking at them like they're lunch.
Do you feast on any of the ones that you killed?
Yes.
Okay. I was gonna say. Ignores the free meals and just stares at the ones she can't have instead.
She can't have it. That's why she wants it so bad.
And I'm staring at them while I'm eating.
And Puka has an eye
She
roll.
doesn't scare me, considering how badly wounded my characters.
Puka, darling. You've had your work cut out for you. Yes. Oh, just a pat chin scratch for Puka. I'm glad we could come to assist you in this.
Oh, were you talking to Grung?
No, I was talking to Puka.
Oh, you're talking to Puka.
Oh.
You know, Puka, who's had to kind of half wrangle Maeve on their own. Mercedes just, give him a little pat, little chin scratch, being like, well, we're here now to help. I assume this cat is all 2 pounds of pure stress.
Stress? No. She's chilling.
She's given up on Maeve.
Is Puka,
She just likes head pats.
Puka, is that the key to success?
Is that the key to success?
Well, I'll have to see into it about making them a little free-range area. Then.
Puka just licks her paw and starts cleaning.
Oh, so cute.
Why do I hear angry typing?
It's not
Where's
really
that coming from?
Don't mind the angry typing of the deity above. They do that from time to time.
Yes, I type sometimes.
Why they're typing, no one will know.
Well, some weird creatures that might be watching will know.
Probably to that unseen audience that I'm always performing for. something about a fourth wall and whatnot.
Yes. It's almost
Where,
like you
over
could
there?
hear them asking if this is just like Monsters Horny R Us, the campaign. And not particularly, but usually with Maeve.
Yes.
I mean, you missed
Yes,
you missed the last time
blood.
Maeve was drinking blood. Just damn.
Yes, the sounds that come from Maeve's mouth while she's reveling in blood can be mistaken for certain activities of the nighttime variety. But that's neither here nor there, and
Just a Maeve.
neither the time nor place.
Sorry, I zoned out mid-sentence.
Look,
What were you saying?
see, they've already zoned out. They're already drinking blood in their bodies. And they wonder why I've been promoted to leader for some reason.
I mean, what do you expect with the amount of bloodshed about this place? There's blood everywhere.
The ability to control oneself.
Especially roughly around in this area. Especially after somebody went and had a feast themselves.
Yeah, that's a whole 9x9 square. Just. Yeah,
Ooh,
that's
speaking
the
of,
basic red.
Chick here, how tall are you again?
She is 8 feet tall.
Alright, cool. So you and Shake are the same height.
Nice.
You can see eye to eye.
Hi!
Stare.
I like your claws.
Thanks.
Continued stare
I
noise
guess.
Flirting with Peter.
Remind me of my clanmate, the one you killed. Still has dumb smile on face.
Glad to know that eating his war chief didn't change his mood. That's great.
His war chief tried to cleave him in half.
I mean, that's fair, I guess.
Though his war chief did half his damage when I didn't touch the man.
His war chief crit him for like fucking 25 damage. If anything, while you're munching on him, he picks up one of the bones and laughs and chucks it. Oh. Nice antlers. My helmet had antlers, but they were more like with the mouth goes. They're like teeth antlers.
Jesus.
I just stare at him blankly like
Fear
Do you-
intensifies.
a deer in headlights.
He stares back at you like a deer in headlights with a smile on. And that goes on for the next hour.
There's
Oh my
nobody
God.
home there.
So weird.
I think there's crayons missing in that box.
Oh, you think there's a box?
It's a crayon.
Oh, that's so dumb.
He may be stronger and taller than the others, but oh boy, is he missing a lot of something else.
Well, let me put it this way. He would be a cleric, but the only spell he managed to cast was magic weapon for spear. That's why he's good with medicine checks. He would be a cleric. Well, I guess I'd say shaman. But still, yeah. Anything else from anybody during this evening?
Well, I'm actually going to keep one of the shifts at night.
So one of the day shifts you're going to be up?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, we're camping in the middle of nowhere, and I'm allowed 2 hours of like a night shift to get a full rest, so I'm allowed that.
Yep. Grung is watching out by the water, mostly thinking. His men are separated to the north and south, and Shake is watching to the east.
Is it actually east?
I'm just moving you inward to where you can be in shade. You'll be under the trees. I mean, on the map, yes, that is east.
I was like, is Shake actually knows east?
He doesn't, but he knows to watch that direction over there that he was pointed to.
Okay.
Squirrel stab!
Well, at least Those of us that actually made actual meals don't have to worry. Unfortunately, the birds, the squirrels, anything that's lived in that little area is forfeit now.
Summons Brittany to get one of the squirrels that's up in a tree.
It's just squeak out in the distance and then a thud. And another one.
So yeah, you can choose where you want to go for your watch.
Yeah, so I'll probably take the 2 hours before everybody wakes up, so.
Okay.
Yeah, so like the morning hour. Or evening, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, is there anything you want to do while you're on your watch?
Well, I'm going to keep a watch, see if there's anything else in the area. And, get whatever meager rays of sunlight are left. As it sets. As you know, I'm not a night dweller. I like heat.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm probably unusually super close to whatever sort of campfire we have going.
Here, allow me. Boop.
Ah, beautiful. So then, if I pick the right button... Yeah, alright. You put your campfire.
Good enough.
And I'm gonna be like, real fucking close to it.
How'd you move it where you didn't snap to the grid?
Oh, if you hit Alt, you can get rid of snapping to grid.
Oh shit, I never knew that.
What?
I didn't know
thought
that.
You did.
No, I didn't know that.
You can also do like alternate before they gave you other shapes you could draw. You could alternate shapes by doing that as well.
Fuck.
I see now everybody's playing around with it.
Well, now I can actually have the fire not snap and skewed.
My bad. I thought you knew this.
No, I don't know every Roll20 command.
I'm sorry. I went through their stupid tutorial when I was making a map for 24 hours. Yeah.
Yes, if you want, go ahead and give me perception checks. During your watch.
Okay.
Nice.
I guess I don't need it at a critical time. I guess now while I'm keeping watch. Sure, thanks, game.
Well, it's pretty quiet. The orcs are recovering and keeping watch in their general directions. Nothing seems to come by your camp. Well, anything that tries to come by your camp just sort of squeaks and thuds off to the east. And you just see Grung just like pacing around on the beach.
Eventually, I'll get back from... I was probably sleeping by the fire. I'm gonna go over to the Grung. Is there something on your mind?
Well, I've not had to be in charge of all the remaining orcs before. It's kind of high pressure.
Yes, I know the feeling.
I was just a scout captain, that's all.
Yes, and now everyone will look to you for guidance. And you're unsure whether you have it in you. But if you want to know a secret...
Sure.
The greatest leaders out there, we're all just winging it. And pretending we know exactly what we're doing. Sometimes even the well-laid plans can go astray and you have to work with the cards you're dealt, and sometimes they work as you thought. Either way, you have to pretend like you're on phase. And the rest will just follow along and it will work out.
Guess my other concern is just, what else will you need of us at your village? Will you have us attack other villages?
No. I just planned on you guys. You know, you've been a scouting party. You know this. They're just short on defenders, and you seem well apt to defend the area. And maybe if you like, you can still do scouting. You know, same old, same old.
Well, that's a lot easier than I thought.
Yes, no pressure.
There's a lot of strange things happening in these areas. As of late.
It's that man and his foul deeds.
What man?
Well, it's a rather long story.
I suddenly wake up, by the way.
Please, sit. And I'm going to, just sit down next to him in this little beachy area. Leaf, you may join us.
Mistress, yes.
As it's your tale as well as mine. You see that mountain there, and I point to the distant mountain where we came from.
Yep.
In there is a man who had great ideals. But over the years, they've become warped, and now he's done what you've seen today.
He changed those orcs?
Yes, it's his handiwork all over it.
Don't understand why he wanted to wipe us out.
It's probably one of his experiments. He doesn't care, as long as there's results that he likes. And I used to be part of his dungeon. She's got like this look of disgust.
I tense.
I realized I had to get out of there when he started to lose it. And a recent opportunity arose where I could get me and my compatriots out of there. The rest are still there, controlled by him, doing his bidding.
So I take it one of the things we'll have to defend from is him.
Yes, until we can take the fight to him.
Then I recommend probably looking further out, seeing if you can find more to recruit into your village.
Yes, that was the plan, but we've had to make sure that the home base is good while we're away.
He experimented on me, too, when I was little.
Yes, I've not seen a creature like you before.
Mistress says I am a sword winged, but enhanced in some way. I do not remember much about my life before That man.
Well, we'll do the best that we can. We'll keep the village safe.
One way or another, I will make him pay.
Eventually, I will enact my revenge. And when that time comes, maybe I can rely on you to go with me to get your well-deserved revenge.
Whether you take me along or you leave me behind to keep the home safe, does not matter to me.
So I assume after what's happened to your village and your people, I bet that doesn't sit quite right.
It doesn't, however. I have many to look out for now.
Yes.
Personal revenge is not on the priorities. If I get taken along, then sure. I'll gladly place my blade to his throat.
Very well, I shall count you among the number.
And I shall make sure that my men treat the kobolds well.
That is all I ask for.
He nods and sort of stares off at the water as the sun is setting.
Yeah. And Mercedes is just like the arms above and just stretched. Well, it's about time I get back there. They'll be waking soon.
Yes. So do you want us to join you on the way to the goblins, or do you want us to make way to the kobold village? I know the way.
Well, if you'd rather turn back and, with your injured compatriots. The village pulls up the map, it's here. You can't miss it.
Yes. We've run across their scouts on numerous occasions.
Just let them know that Mercedes sent you and you should be fine.
Sounds good. If you have need of it, you can take our camp supplies. Should be able to make it there in no time.
The only thing we may need of is possibly the tent.
You may have it. We will manage. Meanwhile, the kobold's back home. Oh, we're gonna have to build something else, aren't we?
Naked while reading a book at the desk. What?
What's happening?
Suddenly gets a headache.
Oh no. I got a bad feeling.
One of the other kobolds are like their tea leaf sinks to the bottom of their cup.
You all start to rouse from your sleeps as the sun is set.
I don't actually sleep.
Well, you rouse from your tent as the light of the sun is gone. You still
You
rouse.
rouse from whatever trance you were in.
Whatever pose you were in or whatever. Laying down reading a book.
Once again, Mercedes is back, super close to the fire.
I just imagine that, like, how other people would put their feet in the water to, like, just feel a little bit of the cool water. You just have your feet in the fire.
Yeah, there's just the shoes off to the side, just feet in the fire.
Dress pulled up a bit so you don't ruin it, you know.
Like the hem pulled to the
Wow.
side. Just smoking on that cigarette.
Evening.
Good evening. I assume the tent went well for you?
Yes, it was adequate.
They offered to let us use their tent as they'll be heading back to the Kobold village.
Oh,
As
that's nice.
they have some quite injured people, and I'd rather not give you any more ideas.
Aww.
You were staring quite intently at them.
That's because they just look so tasty. And oh my god, the smell.
Yes,
The
yes.
smell.
Yes, I'm
Ooh,
sure.
ooh.
Oh well. I
Sad
suppose we
fact.
might find some more on the way.
As everybody else comes, Mercedes takes her feet away from the fire, gets the, healthy human distance away from it. Shoes back on.
Jeez, you'd want to wait a while before you should put the shoes on. Because, you're probably burning the grass while you're standing on it.
Yes,
You don't
that's
wanna-
the least of the grass worry.
Yeah, but you don't want
Because
to do that
that
to your shoes.
isn't a problem for it. Just
But your
the
shoes.
size. No, they're fine. They're made of sturdier things. I assure you.
Grung calls his men over and goes, "Well, we'll see you back at the village. Good luck on your travel."
Bye, snack.
But
Farewell on your travels as well.
he just looks at you awkwardly. Yes, we should be fine as long as we avoid combat.
And keep in mind our little discussion.
Of course.
As you know, she puts a hand on his arm. And gives him a little wink.
Oh, what did I miss?
Cast your votes now. Is she flirting with the NPC again?
I just give it. I just look over and then I look away, look back at the fire. Just shaking my head.
Meanwhile, Shake comes back right next to Takir. Hi. Did you sleep well?
Yes.
That's good.
Cast your votes now.
Takir, did you make a friend?
Dare.
I just shrug at her question.
Oh, it's cute how they make imprints there, the little ducklings.
Am I going back with them or going with you?
Ideally, I'd have you go back with them, but it seems like you have made a friend here. Would you like to come with us?
I guess. By the way, you should all notice in your character sheet section a folder called NPCs. Shake is in there, and he should be under all of your control.
Yeah.
Yeah, I noticed that earlier.
Mm-hmm. I
Get
know.
the fuck out of here, Shake! Get in the water.
Who's the other one? Oh, right. Yeah.
Well, the other one is Stick It.
Yeah. No, I figured that out.
Yep, so NPCs that you get, I will be slowly adding them to that folder, and whenever you take them with you, you'll have control over them, with the exception of certain NPCs that are beholden to one character. Case in point, Neil. He is under your folder, Jelly.
Cool.
And Grung is under your folder? Heroes?
Grung isn't currently statted out yet.
And Grung is in your folder, right, Heroes?
Currently, yes.
Yeah!
He'll be in your folder next time.
Damn. I need not this control that you're giving me.
Well, that's the joy of this campaign. You can choose who companions you bring along, and you babysit
Fair
them.
Hopefully there are better NPC babysits than others.
I mean, if you look at the stat block I already made up for Shake, he's not bad. You have him fully statted out with all of his skills.
You presumed I looked at Shake.
I'm just letting you know. So Shake is going to go along with you?
I mean, if he wants to. Seems good. Come on, big guy, make a decision. I know you have it in you. This is the first step to getting communication. Come on.
Oh, there. I see the brain cell. Oh, he just missed the brain cell. Damn.
Stay or go, my dude. Stay or go.
Guess I'll go with Tall Friend.
All right,
thank
well,
God.
No stain.
Finally a decision.
you could just see that little brain cell hit the wall with an idea. Looks like you'll be able to lead Shake when he comes back to the village later. Safe travels, Grung. May it be smooth.
Be careful, Mercedes, everyone. Good luck. And they head off. Meow.
Meow.
Meow. Now I'll go and add them to the town while you guys discuss who's going to control Shake.
Well,
Not me.
I don't know who's going to control Shake. Right, Takir?
I mean, if you want me to, I don't care.
You get to control your little friend?
He's not really little.
No, he's not.
Oh, come now.
Well, okay. Well, no, he's big, but on the inside, he's little.
I don't know what Maeve decided to do in the middle of the night, but apparently.
You know, she tells me that she doesn't really sleep, that she just kind of trances out, but I'm thinking she actually did have a dream. It's one we don't want repeated.
I was just reading my book, guys.
Just
Mhm.
reading a book.
Well,
Can't a girl just read a book?
Mercedes is just like kicking dirt and stuff onto the fire so it dies down.
It's a stream that you speak out. I do not understand dreams.
What happens when you go to sleep, Leaf?
I wake up.
Do you not have any picture shows in your head while you're asleep?
No.
You do?
Fascinating. Starts pulling out book to add notes into it. Interesting.
I used to, but now I just get black with wibblies.
You just get what?
Flips page over under the shake page and goes, constantly has concussion.
Black with wibblies. If you focus too much on it, you get dizzy.
Have him checked out at the nearest cleric center.
I can't even remember what happened last century ago, let alone when I was human and used to dream. If I dreamed.
Well, shall we head off?
Sure.
Yes.
Mer?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Really worries about it.
There.
Stare. It's 71 for how intense its stare is.
You know what? Fine, I'll do it too. Oh shit, that's not looking good for you guys.
I was rolling for Shake, and Shake just goes, "It this way!"
Okay. So I got 64. Hold on. I know how this works.
No, I was just rolling a percentage. I did very well putting out the fire. Because only you can prevent forest fires or something. I don't know.
You did
Whatever.
so well, no one could tell there was even a fire now.
Yes. Leave nature as you found it.
Yeah, Shake just starts walking in the wrong direction.
Leave nature as you found it. As you know, there's a horrible battle scene
Okay,
all around
so
us.
since I rolled 64,
You know,
it
there's just
comes in out
viscera
of
over
nowhere.
all over the beach.
So according to this table, fog rolls are out of nowhere. Oh wait, is that no wait, that's wrong
Shake,
campaign.
darling. Shake,
No.
shake. This way. We're going to go this way. Points up here. No. Shake, darling. Shake, shake, shake. Back here.
He knows how to swim.
No, absolutely not. He will drown to death.
You will drown to death.
As opposed to life.
Oh,
Let's not get that confused.
Maybe you should just have him fall to here.
All right, shake, eyes. You're going to go the same direction as this one. Points to Takir. Follow right behind them, or at the side of them, but follow. Sure.
Can you not do? Don't do that. You're making me nervous.
Sorry, friend.
When the DM joins your party. As the two brain cells shake. You may be wondering where the other brain cell is. Well, that's in Brittany.
Why did we call him Shake again? Was it because his
Shakespeare.
mother took him as a kid?
No, Shakespeare.
Sorry,
Well,
what?
I
It was
mean, you're
literally
not
my
wrong,
idea.
probably, but
It was literally my idea. Shakespeare.
yeah.
Oh.
Spear.
No, well, I mean, he's Shake the Spear
Okay, he was
Bearer.
called Spearman originally.
Yeah.
And we already had Britney Spears, so I was like,
No, we had
Shakespeare.
Britney Spear. There's a singular spear. It's a Britney
Yeah,
Spear.
that's right. Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah. So Shakespeare.
And Shakespeare, yeah. And
And
Shake is
he always
easier to
hates every
pronounce
minute.
because
I tell him, I say this.
and Shake is easier for him to pronounce because if you don't know the words, you just shake violently. As he,
And eventually the brain cells will hit each other.
eventually, one can hope. It's more of like one of those colliders in there.
Alright, so you guys are in control of Shake here.
We head this way.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Trying to copy you all.
Oh, sorry.
No, I knew he was. But
Are you?
Ah!
No.
Stop!
Oh, look, a Walmart.
Hold on. I have to go back there. I
Alright, got
had
it.
to pick up some groceries. I'll be back in like 5 hours.
It's just brilliant watching it on the stream.
cast your vote. Will the GM have a mental breakdown?
I mean, that's just a sure bet. I don't even think that's even worth betting on. That's like just saying, will Brandon breathe today?
All right. We'll put a timer on it then.
I think it's a matter of when, not if.
As you continue
So the
your
vote will
travel-
be just how long?
As you continue your travel north, it's fairly easy to stay on track. You just follow the water.
Me stay on track?
Weird.
Anyway, you just follow
It's
the
okay,
water,
we're
so it's
so
pretty
good.
easy. I'm pretty sure you don't need survival checks for this, unless you want me to make you roll checks to see if you get lost following the water.
I know. Can I make a survival check for other things?
What other things?
How many small
Survival.
animals are avoiding us because Shake has speared a lot of them in the night?
Sure.
Like, can I just want a survival check to notice animals, honestly.
Go for it.
Beautiful.
You notice very few animals nearby.
Mhm.
Every once in a while, you
As
see a
they-
little critter start to pop up and be excited as you're walking up, and then they see Shake and run. As Shake is just stomping.
Mhm.
You know, that lumbering walk.
Yes.
Sort of like a bear walk, just like pump, 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 pump.
They know their natural predator now. And he wasn't even killing them to eat.
I was just thinking that, actually.
As you're heading north for a ways, I want you to give me perceptions, everyone.
Okey-doke.
There's the 5.
Come on, game. I have a fucking +4. Would
Perception
it
is
kill you? Let me roll.
Hey,
Someone
Takir.
Thought it was a 2, actually. I was like, ah, shit.
So, you know what? Just for funsies. Ah, he rolled the second highest.
I mean, he may not know which direction we're going, but damn can he spot prey.
And he has a +1 to his perception. So he got a 12. Anyway, so while the rest of you are too busy staring at your navels, Takir, you notice
Staring at our what?
I am too busy keeping us on track. We're going this way. I'm not noticing anything else. We're not getting lost.
I said staring at your navel.
Your belly button.
Your belly button.
Yeah. No, I just heard it as a different word.
What'd you think I said?
No, I have a belly button.
Why would...
Nipples.
Well, you're too busy staring at your nipples. Okay, so Maeve is staring at her nipples. The rest of you are staring at your navels.
Mercedes is
No,
fully
neither.
keen on keeping direction, so he's not paying attention to any of the surroundings.
I'm
Wow.
petting and playing with Puka on the way up. That's
Yep.
why I'm not noticing anything.
Yep. Takir, you notice that up ahead, just past the trees, it looks like there is a wooden structure with a goblin staring in your direction with a bow in hand.
Now, if we were heading in the right direction, which I think we were, it should be somewhere up here just ahead. And do I have the map?
So Takir reaches out with her big Wendigo claws and sort of gently grabs Mercedes' shoulder.
Yes.
Stop her from walking.
What? Is the map backwards?
And I'm like, look ahead, watchtower.
What's ahead? I mean, very, very well. We are actually where we need to be. And it looks like they're not quite as friendly, but that's to be expected.
How do you approach?
Well,
you can see the goblin staring right at your group.
Well, basing on, the relative average range for bow, about this, where the air is, okay. And this relative to, alright, I can get about up to, and right about, yeah, there should be about the gun line.
Are we looking at the same map?
I haven't changed the map on you yet. I'm waiting to figure out how you're approaching the village before I swap you over.
So I'm going to casually, non-threateningly approach right up to my estimated gun line.
You hear hollering from the tower. Who are you?
You do not know who I am?
Now!
I'm Mercedes Thompson.
Who?
Oh my god. Is this going to be with everyone? Alright, I'm going to have to make flashcards or something. I'm Mercedes Thompson. You may have heard of a kobold village to the south and an orc village to the
west.
West.
You never stumbled upon the orc village. You stumbled upon the remains of the orcs.
Yes, but I've heard things from them.
Yeah.
Yes, you've heard of that.
Yeah? You the ones who attacked the orcs in the other villages?
No, we're trying to gather a group.
Hold on.
And
hold on a sec. You see you hear Shake behind you, go to breathe to speak and stop.
He's learning. Good boy. Pet, 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 pet. You just keep your little mouth shut. We are here as ambassadors of the Kobold Village. There's been a new order in place for that, and we're taking in all the refugees from the other towns that have been attacked by this thought that is doing these. It is experimenting with things and getting rid of the villages.
Right.
I come and hope that perhaps we may speak with you under friendlier terms than current.
Hold on.
Whether you'd like to relocate.
Hold on. You see him turn and start shouting in Goblin. Does anyone speak Goblin?
Yes. I can absolutely do that in
No.
2 seconds.
Comprehend languages, yeah.
No.
You think I'm not going to hear exactly what they're saying about us? I want all the juicy dirt. I love that in my morning tea.
Alright, so you're casting Comprehend Languages.
Yes.
You hear him hollering back into the town. There's a couple humans, an orc, and a couple other weird monsters saying they're coming from the Kobold Village as Sorry, what did you say specifically as the term?
Diplomats, emissaries, whatever you want to call it.
As emissaries? And you holler back, have them approach! Aye! Turns back to you, lowers his bow. Alright, you can approach the village.
Thank you. And I cross my little imaginary gun line threshold.
And you all walk a little further.
Accurate, or whether it was accurate or not, I have no clue, but... That was not of my concern. I can take at least one hit, probably.
And you all arrive at the base, well, at the entrance to this small goblin village.
I wait to see who they send to, greet us.
Well, there's a couple of goblins right in front of you. Hello there. So you come from the kobolds. I would have expected a kobold in that case.
Well, you see, they had to take care of stuff on their end. They're down a few people as well.
Real problems in the area lately. We had to take on refugees from the other goblin village. It got burned to the ground.
I heard about that.
Yes, the refugees have headed back with some of our guards to see if they could salvage anything. And apparently the orc village was destroyed as well.
Yes, I heard fires. Was there anything salvageable from your other village, or was it also unsalvageable?
We're checking right now.
Well, I hope they do come back okay, because the goblins we met on the way weren't so lucky. They were caught with the group, so...
You also ran into goblins?
No, we met the orcs that were heading back from their destroyed village.
Ah, slip of the tongue then.
Yes. And we saved their members. Hopefully yours are met on favorable terms and there's no hiccups on their journey.
Well, I mean, we don't really have the means for all of them, but you can speak with our chief about it. Just head on straight through, she's down at the end.
Thank you.
Had to erect a bunch of extra watchtowers through the forest and around the town.
I assume he's talking in common.
Yeah, he's talking to you.
Yeah. So I'm like, alright guys, we can proceed. Be on best behavior and shake. No words. Okay, good boy.
You see him slap his mouth shut. And not like closed, but like that, like puffed out lips kind of shut. So it's like the air in his mouth stayed there.
You can breathe though, Shake. Make sure to breathe, Shake.
And as you're moving through, this is just one part of the village, but as you were approaching, you saw like more huts and everything, and this seems to be where a lot of the guards are and everything, like where their huts are.
And I just approach with the click-clack of my heels, thinking I know precisely what I'm doing here.
Yep. And Maeve is hiding in the back, apparently.
With Puka. It's fine.
Nee.
Sorry. Having trouble doing the clicky thing.
And then I will get to what they get to me, and I'll do the polite knock, either like on a wall or whatever. It's like a tarp door. I'll just knock on the wall or something. Or audibly just go, knock. I was told you're the chief here.
She's sitting out front in a nice wicker chair.
Good evening. The chief, I presume?
Hi. So I've been told that you come from the kobolds.
That is correct.
You can call me Plick. She's an older-looking goblin.
Lovely
And she's
to meet you.
smoking on a
Yes,
pipe and has, like, a lot of big hoop earrings in her ears. And you can see that she's still, like, sitting in her chair relaxing. And she waves over to the other chair she has. Sorry, I smacked my microphone.
Mic abuse.
She waves over to the other chair she has and goes, "Please, dear, have a seat."
Very well. And I assume it's here.
Sure.
Or what, you wanted it here?
No, you're fine wherever you want to go. It's fine.
No, that's aesthetically fine. Alright.
Alright.
I'm like, and I just pull up, may I? As we just gesturing to, like, my Tiffany pipe.
Oh, of
thing.
course, of course, of course. We must discuss things.
I will.
Well, one thing I'd like to discuss is, and she looks over at the orc in your party, is whether or not he's a threat.
Oh, don't worry, he's
To himself, yes.
I was just thinking that.
Does Takir
Don't
say
worry.
that?
No.
Please, damn it!
I do. I say it.
To himself. Ah. Our scouts
Yes, yes.
reported that there was a group of orcs moving about that looked very
He-
different, so...
He is 2 marbles short of 2 marbles. If you catch my drift.
He's special.
Ah. All brawn and just nothing else. Lovely.
Yes.
So I take it you managed to convince him away from the others. Because he
Yes,
certainly
he-
doesn't look like the normal orcs that we dealt with.
Yes, they didn't see eye to eye, the others of his particular variety. So, he's what remains that we know of.
And I'll throw up the nameplate so you guys have it. There you go. Click.
Where?
If you
Oh, I'm
look
sorry,
at her
let me move
token,
me over.
if you look at her
There you go.
token, you should see
Ah,
Well, the problem was that her name tag was Overplix.
it. Ah, okay.
Here. What? Yeah, no, regardless of where I go, I'm gonna. Alright, aesthetically,
Right
I
there.
will be here, but, I'm gonna be right here.
Sorry, I have it set up so that, it only shows the names when I mouse over them, so
Yeah.
I like that a lot
Just
better.
like we have Mayron, Takapu, Karos, and Shake.
Yeah, because Puka is currently on top of Takir.
Yeah,
Oops.
you know.
Anyway,
And anywho, yes, and we managed to save what remained of the orcs from his group.
by the way,
So
if
they
you
are going
didn't,
to-
okay, it looks like you guys did do your long rest to get your health back. All right.
I can't
Yes.
do a long rest.
What do you mean?
It doesn't
What?
do anything when I press the long rest
It
button.
heals you.
It heals you back to
Yes.
full.
You're literally at
Yeah.
full health, ma'am.
Yeah,
Also,
might not
you're
show it on
also
yours.
get your spell slots back.
yeah.
Maybe it just happened and I didn't notice anything changing.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
'cause
on that
you
other
should
map,
also-
we can't see, like, changes in our health, because it's weird for us, but...
I mean, if you plug it again, just in case.
Yeah,
I
you can
mean,
always click it again.
yeah.
Anyway,
It's fine.
where were we? Oh, yes. So, you were telling me about how you came across him?
Yes, we originally intended to meet with the Orc Village and see if we could have friendly relations with them. And came across one of their scouting parties that was being attacked by his group over there.
He waves.
Don't worry. Thank you, Shake. And We managed to save them. The rest didn't see quite eye to eye, so we dealt with that. I don't know if there's any more around. Hopefully not.
And you said
but
that
we've
was
taken-
where?
Well, alright. If I may, as I gesture to, like, my little side bag,
Sure.
pulls out my old map. So, we're currently here. It was about here. And the kobold village I'm talking about is here.
Ah.
Yes.
Okay. And she, like, snaps her fingers, and in Goblin, which you, I think, still understand, because it's been less than an hour,
Yes.
orders a few of them. Go scout to the south. I want to see the remains are actually dealt with.
I don't worry, they're dealt with.
You responding in Goblin?
No, I just mumble under my breath. Like, I'm barely audible in common.
I just want to be sure. That way we can go off high alert. I mean, if you are the ones who dealt with them, then I am very grateful to you. We were very
Just
worried.
Knowing when they get there, they're just gonna see whatever meal time happens.
Yeah.
It's now a red beach.
So I'm sorry. It is a bit strange. When we used to deal with the kobolds, they would send kobolds to us.
Yes, there's not very many of them left to be able to send out a party to come liaison themselves.
I'm sorry about that.
Oh?
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it now, darling. It's being solved as we speak.
Okay. She just rolls
Okay.
with it. Well, you are a very
Michael's-
strange group. I wasn't expecting to see humans taking an interest in monsters.
Yes.
Can I just say your earrings are gorgeous? Where did you get them?
Thank you. We made them ourselves. We have the ability to craft with metals and gems. It's one
Let
of
me
the
just
things
lean
that
in
we...
here and have a look.
Crafting, you said.
Oh God.
Flips into takes out
I
a
just lean
book.
over and I give
Flipped
her
over.
a massive sniff.
Give her a sniff.
Oh yeah.
It's just weird, dude.
Don't mind.
Okay.
Don't mind that one. They're peculiar.
Anyway, yes.
They mean you no harm. As I stare pointedly at Maeve.
I'm just giggling. And I wave. Do you know the little finger wave?
Yes.
Maeve is gonna ruin one of these diplomatic missions. Anyway, so you're
Maeve would
saying...
take one of the two. Cast your votes now, folks.
Cast your votes now. So, I must ask, you seem very well spoken, and you speak for the kobolds? Why, if I'm not mistaken, then that would mean their good old rambunctious and fat-headed chief has finally had a change of heart and decided to listen to a possible new dragon?
Oh damn.
I, squint at her. They are under new management.
Ah. So the fathead kicked the bucket.
Yes.
Good!
Manner of speaking.
Good! Then maybe that means we can open up some new business relationships again.
As long as they're favorable.
Well, the fathead decided he didn't want us trading with them in different furs, foods, and jewels back and forth anymore, and decided to cut things off a few months back, saying something about having bigger things to deal with than frivolous trade routes. Kept complaining about some strange witch in the woods.
Excuse me, sorry. Right there.
Are you okay? Would you like some tea?
I'm fine, thank you.
But yes, we're looking to maybe perchance open up the route again, or perhaps if you'd like, you could just migrate over there. We're taking in people.
I kind of
And
like
you know-
our home here, but we do have the refugees from the other goblin village we don't
And-
have the housing for.
And you do know what they say. The more you have, the better protected you are.
That is true. That is true. But hear me out. We could be a nice, useful location that scouts this side of the lake, while you have the other side of the lake by the mountain.
Yes.
And we keep a nice, steady back and forth.
Yes, 'cause
Can-
we'll need some sort of courier system for communication. Should, if you need help, we'd
That's
send help your way. And
that's where the refugees come in.
Actually, I have a better idea.
What?
What if we both built very high towers and had a bonfire on top? And if one of us is in trouble, we could light the bonfire.
If we had the means to build a tower that tall, it would make it also easier to find us.
Exactly.
But not just for you.
But we would be we could help. You wouldn't be on your own anymore.
I'll think about that. But my thought, though, turning back towards Mercedes, was if you wanted to, since the kobolds are low in number, take in some of the refugees, we could give some of them jobs of commuting back and forth. They could even deliver different goods between our two villages, while also keeping word between us.
that could work. I'm sure the scrawny but fast ones would be perfect for the job, and I'm sure they wouldn't like to fight.
Oh yes, I'm sure they have some of the fighters left in their ranks.
Yes, we can plan out the details. This could work.
And we'll contemplate how we could do a tower situation. Right now, that's the tallest we can build towers, is as tall as the trees, but maybe if someone had more knowledge in making structures.
Oh, I know someone
You
who would be
do?
very handy with that. Yeah. I know a guy.
And who do you know?
A guy.
A guy. As the DM, I'm like, who is she talking about?
Very,
That's what I was
very
figuring too. I'm
there.
like, that's the DM's clue saying, "Who the fuck are you talking about?"
Oh, the kobolds. The chief kobolds.
Oh,
I
he
think
knows
she's
how to
ta-
make
I-
some structures, not tall structures.
I think she's talking
Oh,
about
yeah.
Neil and the new chief, Snicket. But they can't make towers quite as tall as she's imagining.
Ah,
Oh,
For
I
that sort of
forgot they were
craftsmanship,
simpletons.
for that sort of craftsmanship, we would need the aid of the master craftsmen, the dwarves. You don't
Yeah.
happen to know anybody in that group, do you?
Not personally, but I could send some people out and see if we can find out more in the area.
Oh, that would be fantastic.
Because it certainly sounds like you're making one mishmash of a town, and it could very well change how this entire region works. It could be fun. Oh,
Yes.
imagine the trade we could have.
Imagine
We could
we had
make
some
jewelry
food.
with the gems from your mines.
Yes.
Oh, and with all that profit, there will be more people.
More people,
Oh,
and
I
then
like this plan.
now we would have to worry about what to do about the human races, but
I could make a farm! Oh, how delightful.
We'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
Yes, of course, of course, of course. Well, when the refugees return, I'll send them your way.
Yes, that would be great.
Great, because they've been a little unhappy with the lack of houses here, and we don't exactly have what we need to house them all. We're pretty at our limit right now with our normal resources. But I mean, if trade continues, we'll all be able to grow. This is wonderful. I'm so glad to see those kobolds find someone new.
Yes, they're quite fortunate indeed.
You know, the fathead they used to have in charge was so stuck up about this one old black dragon that no one's even heard of in this valley for generations.
Oh? So you have details on this old black dragon?
Oh, little bits here and there. I can check through the notes from my predecessors, and I can send them to you.
Yes, that'd be great.
Of course, of course. And of course, if you don't mind, I could even come visit too. Maybe I'll bring them myself.
Oh, yes. Yes, yes, just stay safe. You know, we never know what's out there.
Oh, and
Especially with him doing things.
oh,
I step in again.
she like leans over to you. Oh, him from the mountain.
Eyes just go narrow. Yes.
He's
Him.
made a few trips here in the past. Always wanting to see if we had offspring we wanted to sell.
I assume you denied such request.
Of course. If
That's
we have
your-
an offspring, it's on purpose, not so that we can make a profit.
Perception check?
If you want to.
Damn.
You know what? With your nat one, you don't believe her.
Wait, what?
Nat one means you don't get the right reading. You don't believe her.
You think that they just have kids willy-nilly?
You think that they think everything, even life, is a profit.
No, I totally believe that they sold their babies. Absolutely, 100%.
And of course you didn't have any, right?
Have any children myself? No.
No, every time he came around, there just wasn't any in the village, right?
I mean, there could have been. I don't keep track of everyone's dating life. As far as I know, none of them went missing.
I make this thing really obvious. I'm like, there wasn't any children in the village. Wink, wink.
Sure. Nudge, nudge.
I don't see any children about here. Huh.
Yes, well,
It's a coincidence, I'm sure.
because otherwise you'll end up with something like a shake over there. Yes,
No.
I shake.
And we don't want that. Last thing we want is a 9-foot-tall goblin.
You know, he didn't have a name before we handed one to him. He was that far gone.
Wow.
Out of
Yeah.
curiosity, is there any way I can hire one of your villagers?
I mean, you're going to be getting a lot of refugees. Why do you want to hire one of mine?
Yes, hire.
She looks back at Mercedes, confused.
Trying to currently think of a way.
Maeve, darling, we'll discuss it later, yes?
Fine.
Trying to gather up different flavors.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
that's
Absolutely.
exactly what she's doing.
What
I
I
can
want
just-
to do, you
I
see,
can just-
what I want to eventually do is get enough slaves and open a vampire bar. So then we have blood on tap.
Oh my god.
No, see, this is what I picture. I picture her having a bunch of races inside of a cage, and in the middle of the night, she just walks up to it, opens the cage, and stares at it like a fridge at 3 a.m.
Yeah.
We got an orc.
I mean, that's basically what the bar's going to be, honestly.
Yeah.
Except all of them are
Walk into
thralls.
the bar, stare at everything, and then be like,
Just looks at.
what do I
I'm
feel
feeling.
like tonight?
I'm feeling sea nymph. Oh shit, we're fresh out.
They're all thralls, so they just look up at her like, "Yes, mistress, me today."
Pick me!
She picked me!
Just say,
Yes!
hey, mistress, I've been eating that good red meat. Been doing the exercise. Eh?
I'll have a variety, not just of different races or anything. I'll also have like difference in age, difference in body type.
So it's more like a wine cellar. Got it.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
65 years old, a good vintage.
This one was a heavy
It's a wine
drinker.
cellar.
I can't wait to feel that in my veins.
It's a wine cellar.
And then Takir just gets all the leftovers if they happen to die.
My god. But yes. She reaches out a hand to you, Mercedes, and go, "It sounds like the beginning of a beautiful friendship between our towns."
A beautiful friendship indeed, and she reaches her hand for like the contract shake thing.
Yep, she grabs your hand and gives it a nice shake. Oh, and in case you might want to try, and she hands you her pipe. We grow this ourselves.
And Mercedes will take a puff out of it.
It's super smooth, but has this nice earthy flavor.
Oh god,
Oh,
that
really?
reeks!
Very nice. Sends it back to her. Well, at least that's one way to get someone to leave the area.
Very handy. And she takes it back from you and puffs on it again.
Is there garlic in that?
I don't know
No, no.
what it is, but
It's
it
probably the
smells-
carrot.
It's probably the carrots. Probably the carrots.
That makes sense.
But yes, as you were walking in, just so that you all know, this was just like the area leading up to her, where she has like a lot of her guard stay. But there was like
Yeah.
more to the town. I just didn't want to make a whole ass town that was going to be the size of your map that you were going to visit like once.
How do you know we're going to do
Fair.
it once? Maybe I'll come back and see their wares myself.
But as you were walking through, they had like little farm areas, they had full families, things like that.
So what exactly do you grow here? I noticed the gardening.
Well, we grow
Well,
some
then-
vegetation. We grow this, of course.
Yes, yes.
Our scouts go out into the woods and hunt from time to time to bring back different meats.
Ah. There may be a few things we may gain from this trade route.
Yes,
The kobolds aren't very handy in their gardening skills.
yes, and we're not as good as them in making our little huts. Though we do make them a little larger.
I did notice that, yes.
Well, when you're working with, you know, only wood.
I mean, you make do with what you have, yes.
Mhm. You can actually see inside there, like, in the center is actually like a full-on, like, tree cut down to, like, hold up the roof. So, like, you have the big post in the center of the hut and everything. That is something that they don't have with the kobolds.
I see you have a naturally growing roof. Pretty handy.
But it'd be very beneficial. I mean, being able to work once again with the other creatures of this area would be fantastic. I'll send my scouts out to see if we can find out more about other races in the area for you.
Yes, that information will be quite valuable. And I'm glad to be able to lessen your load on mouths to feed.
Yes, that would be very helpful. But it sounds like the kobolds need a few extra bodies anyway.
Yes. Hopefully they won't make quite as many mistakes with new management.
Well, if I remember, so Snicket was it? That was the fathead's boy, right?
Yes.
Always had his nose in the books.
Yes, they have was actually a good library.
Very nice, very nice. I think he'll be much smarter than his father was.
I mean, half of it is my old books that went missing, but still a good library.
He should be a lot better than his old father was.
One can certainly hope.
Is there anything further you need from me right now?
No, I'm just glad that we could talk this out and, you know, things that could end peacefully as they have. You're very understanding.
Well, I mean, I've got the brain, but I'm not exactly a fighter myself. My guards are just on high alert because of the troubles going on in the area, but it seems that you have dealt with it. As you already know, we'll be just checking to make sure. Can't be too careful.
Yes.
You know, speaking of trades, I would the next time you come to the village, I would love to have a look at some of your trinkets. Maybe you do household decorations?
Oh, with the gems and stone and metal that that the kobolds have? Oh, we'll be able to make plenty of different things to help out with the household.
Oh, fantastic.
And you can
So
see,
you-
like, hanging off of, like, the doorway is, like, a bunch of intricate, like, metal, what's the word? Wind chimes
Ooh, that would be nice.
that have, like, gems cut into different parts of it so that you get, like, the pretty colors splashing into the into the hut.
Oh shit, that only works in the sunlight. Or moonlight would be nice then.
Oh, yes, if you get a clear enough gem. But I think this will be fun.
Great.
Now, just make sure he doesn't step on anyone on his way out.
Oh, absolutely not.
I mean, she's just as tall as him, but I don't think she weighs as much.
Oh yes, he's very... Yeah, he doesn't think about where he steps.
Huh?
Shake! Shake, no!
Oh,
He
sorry.
said no words.
Look for
No
people!
words.
Look for people, Shake!
Stares at Takir. Stare.
Why does he say that?
What'd you say, Maya?
I stared back. Stare.
Oh, I can imagine him actually saying "stare" out loud, and Mike are just like, "Why
Can I
is he
have one
saying
more hit
stare?"
of yours? Please? Please?
Whenever you tell him to sneak, he just shouts out, "Sneak!"
This is canon, by the way. Now this is actually canon.
Yeah. Yeah, his sneak is just straight intimidation.
He's like a Pokemon, but instead of yelling out his name, he yells out what he does.
Yep.
Wait, no, not Pokemon. Anime character.
Telegraphing every move.
So he's a DBZ character.
Spear! Thugunk.
Nor like a Yu-Gi-Oh character where they always explain what the card does every freaking time.
It allows me to draw 2 cards.
Yep.
So with
It
that,
allows me to negate attack. It allows me to negate an attack.
you all head home. Or did you have more you wanted to discuss?
Are we bringing all the refugees with us, or is that going to be a later thing?
They'll be coming later. They're currently checking their old home.
Okay, got it.
Making sure there's anything of value that they can still grab. You know, family heirlooms. Stuff that's been with them for generations. See if it hasn't all burned to the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is there anything more you all wanted to do while you were here?
Nah.
I'm good.
There is one thing I'm going to do.
Okay.
I'm going to take one of my shed scales
Mm-hmm.
and do a little trade with, Plink.
You want to
Would
do
you
a
like-
little trade?
Yes. May I have some of your stashed for the road?
Ooh. This is a very beautiful scale.
And also for the lovely information you've given us. This is just Red Dragon scale.
So you're looking to get some of her tobacco.
Yep.
She hands it right to you.
Beautiful. Alright. Hey, you gotta pay people for their information. And I've gotta deal with Shake somehow.
This will do make a lovely piece of jewelry.
Well, I do hope fortune favors you.
And to you, safe travels on your way home.
Oh, they will be. As you know, I give that, walking away, wave.
Yep. You all make your way back out of town.
Yeah, I just
Alright.
looked.
Alright, champion, I've given her enough clues, and she seems rather smart. I'm sure she'll figure it out. And I got myself something fun.
So if you're all good and set, you make your way back home.
Yay!
Unless you try and rush back home, you will have to camp again.
Yes, we're going to camp again. I have their tent.
Your night is... Ooh?
Oh.
Oh, I'll take watch.
Okay.
Seeing as I don't sleep.
So you're just going to be under your parasol and take watch?
Yeah, sure.
What does it say you do instead?
Read. Mostly.
No, I mean, like, does your character have, like, trance or something? Like, what does it say?
Hold on a second. As a vampire, you don't feel the need for sleep. Oh, shit.
What?
You are bound to your coffin, crypt, or gravesite for sleep. If you didn't receive a formal burial, you must lie beneath a foot of earth at the place of your transition to undeath. The place of burial by transporting your coffin or a significant amount of grave dirt to another location. You can set up multiple resting places this way.
So you just don't rest.
Yeah.
Well, you're not getting the.
You're getting exhausted.
Yep.
But I don't feel the need for sleep.
Doesn't
I
matter.
can
You're still
rest?
getting
True.
exhaustion.
But that means you don't get the
Like-
benefits of long rest.
Which,
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oof.
Remember that for the next one.
Yep,
Yep.
we'll remember that for the next one. But
That or we can say you've been carrying around a bunch of dirt from your homeland, and you've just been sprinkling it on the
Yeah.
area.
I'll just remember to bring Neil with me instead. He'll stay out of every fight, but he'll be able to
He'll be
drag
your
some
coffin
dirt.
carrier.
he'll carry your dirt.
basically.
Okay.
I mean, if you don't want to bring the whole coffin, you could probably just take like the dirt from around
Just grab a
it
bucket.
and sprinkle that every time you need a rest outside in the.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, Neil. You're on the pack mule.
Yep. But yes, your night. Your
Or I could bring a bucket and place it against something. I'll sit on it and then rest my back, and then that'll be sleeping.
I mean, technically,
Sitting
yeah.
on a bucket.
You'd be on your
Nice.
grave
Nice
dirt.
number, by the way. Nice number.
Nice number.
Nice.
Fucking nice.
Nice.
During the day,
Nice.
it's raining. So you don't. So your parasol is actually being used for water instead of sun.
Hmm.
Oh, that means no sunlight, though.
Yep.
Yeah, no direct sunlight.
No. That means my character can stay awake because he's not affected now.
You can what?
I mean, you can still get your rest though.
It's only sensitivity, so my eyesight's affected by direct sunlight.
Ah.
Yeah, so my perception checks, I have disadvantage, and I have disadvantage on attack rolls too. So
Hmm. But you all take whatever rest you get during the day. Those on watch, seems like a nice quiet day, nice quiet rainy day, nothing coming around. And you make your way back home. Meow. I'm gonna drag all of you to the town.
Yeah.
I like how you did it after you changed the map, so we couldn't fuck with it.
Yep. So you all arrive back at the town. No, I don't want him. I just want you guys. There we go. There we go. So you all arrive back at the town. The orcs are currently talking with the kobolds and with Snicket, and they see you arrive.
Well, that went better than hoped for.
Ah, welcome home, welcome home.
Hello, Snicket. I see you met with the advanced party.
Yes, we had a little bit of a, misunderstanding at first, but nobody got harmed. We're good, we're good.
He remembered to mention my name.
Yes, he did, he did. It seems we'll be trying to make some, extra housing here soon as well. We just got finished with some of our current jobs. As you'll see, you now have your cold storage to cure, and, Maeve, dear, we have added a room to your house.
Fantastic.
Upon request from Mercedes, we did give a little spot for Neil to be able to sleep.
Oh, lovely.
You do know that
I do
you need
appreciate
Neil
that.
to get rest, yes?
Yeah, I suppose.
And,
He is your favorite thrall, after all.
and Miss Mercedes, we have, we've cleaned up the entrance to your area as well.
Ah, very well.
So as you guys look around if you want, you can see now that it is a straight path over to Mercedes' entrance to her underground dwelling. The cave itself has been widened a bit for ease of access, not only for the miners, but also for anyone going through. Oh, and we also built a bridge upon your request and suggestion, by the way.
Good, that should survive many more things than the tree stump you are using.
Oh, thank fuck you upgraded that. Seriously.
Oh, yes. It wasn't that hard.
It looked like it was rotting from underneath, and it looked like it
That
couldn't
did not look
support
safe.
multiple people.
I believe Neil is at your home waiting for you, Maeve.
Oh, wonderful! Lunchtime!
Maeve just runs off.
Yep.
I don't care about any of this. As you head over, you see your house looking a little closer to the town than it was before, and as you open the doors, you see this small room here with a table for, like, check-in kind of situation.
Oh, lovely! An entrance hall!
And one of the better sacks in the corner.
Yeah, one of the better sack beds.
Oh, fancy! It's white and everything. How are you, Neil?
Hello, mistress.
I see you have an upgraded bed. How do you like it?
Oh, it's very comfy. It's a lot better than the floor.
Fantastic. May I get a little nibble off you there, please?
Of course.
Right, so I don't
Nibble,
actually...
she says. Mhm.
I don't actually sink my teeth into him this time. What I do is I go find a goblet, and with one of my nails, I'm just going to pierce his neck a little, like a tap.
Jeez.
Fill up the goblet, and then just drink away.
Don't mind me, I'm just going to install this spigot into your neck.
And Maeve, can you do me a favor and roll a percentile, please?
Okay.
D100. D100.
Yeah. Oh shit! Oh fuck! I don't kill him, do I?
Is that good?
As you enter into your main room, where is it? Hold on. Where did I put you? There it is. You hear some noise coming from the cage.
Oh! What is this?
And one of the smaller egg groups pops open.
Oh, hello! He's a good little baby.
You have your first baby spider.
Yay!
He's a mom now.
You're a mom.
Ew.
Congratulations!
Joseph,
You also agreed to it, so yes, you're the mom.
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah. Wait, how... What size is the baby spider?
It's small.
Like, can I pet it?
I mean, you can. It's probably the size of like a small, like a medium small pet dog right now.
Oh! Brilliant. Yeah, then I give it a good pet, like a dog.
I mean, you could have a lap spider if you really like.
Oh, no.
And it's
She'll
so
probably do that,
fuzzy.
yeah.
And it's
Maeve
so
will
fuzzy.
absolutely do that.
And when you pet it, it's so fluffy.
I guess I feed it, take care of it, whatever way I was told to take care of it.
Yep, you basically just get some like little scraps of meat and whatnot and vegetation to feed it.
Cool. And then I go into the coffin, put my feet up, open a book, and then just chill with my goblet of blood.
Yep. Meanwhile, the rest of you. So, any news from your travels? Were you able to find any of the other villages?
Yes, Snicket, darling. We've, reopened negotiations with the, goblin camp there. They're willing to
That's
send us the
wonderful.
refugees from the one above that has burned to the ground.
Oh, that'll come in handy. We'll definitely get to work on building some new housing.
Yes.
For now, what we're going to do is we're going to move our kobolds into the cave. And the orcs can use huts out here. And we'll start building outward to give more housing to the refugees as well. Everything was quiet here, by the way.
That's good, because we encountered a problem on our way. Shake, darling, come forward.
Hi.
This is Shake. Shake was part of the group that was not right and was attacking the other groups.
Holy
But Shake-
fuck, he's huge.
But Shake is friend, yes? Right, Shake?
Yes. Of course.
Snicket, he is 2 marbles short of 2 marbles.
Ah, so about as smart as my father. Got it.
Yes. So you can put him on, I don't know, guard duty or whatever. He takes so well to singular tasks.
Well, we were already discussing, Grung and I here, as to what we are going to do, with the orcs, so we'll discuss further on how we'll separate, different tasks around the town.
Good. And the goblins up there, we can enter that trade route, yes. They've got a way with gems and things there.
Oh, yes, I remember seeing her earrings. They were so pretty.
Oh, you didn't notice the wind chimes?
Oh, I never got to go there to visit her.
Ah,
It was when she came to visit us here, back when I was younger. Back when we had the
you
trade route before.
she remembers you.
Oh, lovely.
Yes. So perhaps this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
That'll help us be able to regrow a bit more after our losses that we sustained.
And we'll have to figure out with the refugees if there's someone that's, on their last legs. Maeve is a little wanting a variety.
Well, I mean, I guess she'll have to convince them like she did with Neil.
Yes. And I'm almost positive if she wanted the weird... Shay could probably easily be a thrall.
Oh my god, I could call him Bloodshake.
Well, then he'd just be, a
Milkshake.
shake.
Yeah.
We don't call them shakes here. We call them milkshakes.
I'm calling him Shakespeare. I don't care.
He's Milk, Shake, the spear guy, with his lovable spear, Brittany.
I hate everything.
Definitely calling him Milkshake from now on.
Listen, if there's going to be any of...
But does he bring all the boys to the yard?
Damn right, he brings all the boys to the yard and they're like, it's better than yours.
I don't get it.
Damn right, it's better than yours.
I could teach you.
But I'd have to charge.
Charge? I have to charge?
Yes, money. No, don't run into the... Oh, he ran into the tree. Damn it, he ran into the tree again. That one only knows simple commands. Really, I'm telling you. See, this is why he'd be a great thrall. There's already nothing there that you'd have to overpower, really. Like, I'm pretty sure it wouldn't take much, like a really easy check if this were some sort of tabletop game. Like a DC 1 or something. Whatever the board game people say.
But do you really want to drink the blood of a modified being?
I don't know, it could be spicy.
Could be, yeah.
Then again, she drank the blood of them already.
Exactly.
She drank the others.
Yes, but they were dead. You don't know if the power disappears once they're dead. Anywho, we now know what to do with Shake. You beautiful, beautiful abomination.
Yes, Grung and I will discuss further.
And
I
we'll
finished
figure out
my...
what to do with the
I finished my lunch.
refugees.
Finished my lunch. No.
Wait, which
Someone
one
is
is...
so
Is it him? Yeah, it's him.
What are you
What?
doing? Shake is over here, darling.
Yeah.
One second.
Yeah, shakes this one with the big fucking smile.
Head empty, no thought.
Head empty, no thought.
Mood.
Well, what do you need to easily convince someone? Well, they gotta be on the dumber side. Say no more.
Oh, and Takir, would you like to see your new cold storage?
Sure.
Hey there, Shake. What would you think about being my thrall?
Yeah, what's thrall?
It means you get to follow the pretty lady around.
Yes.
I get to follow Takir?
Hold on.
Got him.
No. Well, I suppose you can when I don't need you.
I'm sorry, you failed your persuasion check.
Okay, 1 second.
Face it, he just wants tall Wendigo mommy.
He wants some Wendigo thighs.
I've got a thing.
Uh,
I've got a thing.
Now remember, charm person only lasts for an hour.
Yeah.
That's the same thing I did to
Yeah,
Neil.
and he just liked it.
Okay.
What kind of a DC, or what kind of a wisdom save? Okay, hold on. God, I didn't think I'd have to pull him up. Let me pull him up here. Good thing I already threw him in here. Sweet,
that
he has a
doesn't work.
+1.
If that doesn't work, I'll do intimidation.
Oh,
No, you charmed him for an hour.
Fuck yeah!
Alright, well, that's for now. Figure sorted out. We'll see what happens in an hour.
Anyway, Snicket walks you over and goes, as you can see, we kept it so that it's still a nice secluded area for you, and there's some stairs right over here. We even put in some racks so that you could, you know, preserve the meat a lot better. Is it to your liking?
As he says this, I notice that it's obviously colder in this room, and I sort of actually go into a flashback.
Ugh.
Dun dun!
An oops all serious flashback?
An oops, all serious flashback.
Does that mean we can use the music?
Oh, I've already used it a couple times.
Oh.
In case of seriousness, break glass.
Yep.
So, sort of like it's now we're in the middle of the night, sort of like on the edge of a forest, and it's just like snowing hard like a blizzard. And, she sort of remembers huddling underneath a tree and sort of holding her arms together, and she's just like so cold, so hungry. And then she just snaps out of it. And then she immediately goes to eat one of the meats hanging.
Ah, so you like it. That's good, that's good. Is there anything further I can do for you?
She sort of snaps out and realizes what happened. She's like, I'm fine, thank you.
That's good. Never hesitate to tell me if there's anything further you need.
Right.
I can never read her. Munch, 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 munch.
Actually, while that's going on,
Mhm.
I'm going to slice your man's wrist and turn him into a tap as well. I still have the goblet.
Okay.
Is this what he's resorted to now? Not doing it behind closed doors?
She stays away from me.
I thought they had more.
Oh.
It's more civilized than drinking out of his neck, isn't it?
Yes, but usually you do that behind closed doors, but...
As you're filling the goblet, he snaps out of it.
No!
You did harm to him.
Shit!
Oh, I'm
Oh,
bleeding!
fuck, I didn't think of that.
I'm bleeding!
But,
Yes, Jake, you're bleeding, it's fine, it'll heal
was
up
he
in
not
a second.
technically consenting?
No. Whenever you do anything harmful to it, you cut him in the wrist.
Shit. Fair enough, okay. And I can't attempt to do the persuasion for a while, right?
Nope.
Damn.
It's okay. You'll be all right.
Why is she?
As I
Cut
give him
me?
as I give him a little tap, a little pat on the head, he gets four healing.
You managed to get half a goblet.
Oh,
So at
nice.
least you have some.
I sip it. And... Hold on. I don't quite like it that much. I kind of... I suppose I could do in a pinch, but... Ugh.
Yeah, it's pretty foul tasting to you. Whatever got mutated on him isn't great.
The
Yeah.
spicy blood when they're alive is real spicy.
Yeah, no. No, thank you. Don't worry, I won't do that again.
Okay. Why'd she cut me? Yes, I know the spell says they know that you were charmed, but he's an idiot.
Yeah. It's okay, Shake, darling. She probably won't do it again. You're fine. Now look. As I, do that and I wipe with it, but I'm like, look, no wound. Magic.
Whoa!
Whoa.
I tried to learn that and I failed.
Oh.
It just made the wound bigger.
I bet it did. Did you accidentally summon Brittany?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we don't need the serious music anymore. We can go to town music. Well, actually, is there more that people want to do in this evening?
Yes.
Okay.
Now that Snicket's back from his little conversation, Snicket, I see that the town is up again.
The town is up? That's your DM
Awake?
asking.
After the ritual.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Yes, they were all acclimated well?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Neil was out very long, though.
Probably, yes.
He was out for like 16 hours.
Oh my god, Neil, we need to find you some sort of reprieve. You cannot be the only... Oh my god, poor Neil.
Are there any volunteers?
We'll
Crickets.
find you someone in the refugees, Maeve. Since obviously... Well, I mean, out of their... You'll have to convince those on yourself, because we are using them as gods.
I'll just take one.
Well, you can try to convince them, but I'm not helping you with that one.
No cut on first date.
No, you know what? Chick actually has a point here.
What's a date?
You know, for one, Chick, you actually... Good job putting those two brain cells together. He actually has a point on you there, Maeve. Probably don't want to do that again. Wait till maybe it wears off, and if they're still willing to follow you, yes. Then...
Oh, I have an idea. Neil!
I just see, like, the dust cloud.
No.
Yes, mistress?
I think I would like to find you a friend. Do you think you could convince anyone else to join us?
I can try.
Oh, wonderful. And you'll get
Neil?
a nice bonus if you do.
Neil, darling, look at me for a sec.
Uh-huh.
She wants a variety.
Okay.
So not all kobolds.
Okay. Well, I can try talking to the orcs, but I don't think they'll go for it.
Good luck, buddy. And I am absolutely rooting for you, as I'm going to give him a bardic inspiration for his endeavors. Because, by God, I feel for Neil being the only juice box in that establishment.
Poor Neil.
He's gonna lose too much blood at some point.
At some point, yeah.
It's gonna just be Maeve in the middle of the night. Mercedes, I fucked up. What did you do now? It's Neil. God damn it, I'm going.
Only drank from him 16 times today.
But technically today is a new day.
Luckily, he's had like a day where he can, I don't know, recuperate and actually get his blood back. But like,
well, we camped twice, so it's been 2 days.
Yep. That is true.
I hope he's been eating a lot of iron.
I had eggs.
Maybe
I'll
I'll bring
understand
you.
what date is.
Maybe I'll bring you a slab of meat next time I go on a hunt.
Wow, she didn't get that joke at all, did she?
No.
I believe that Fangs understood my joke.
Wait, what?
Jelly dear. What do you have for eggs in this town?
Jelly.
Oh shit!
It was a joke.
No eggs. Back.
There we go.
It took her a moment.
4 a.m. It's 4 a.m.
Yeah, the great time for eggs.
Exactly.
Oh.
I mean, they're all yours. I can't have it.
So, him trying to convince one of the orcs that I gave him inspiration, we'll figure out what to do with. I assume you could probably maybe find one refugee out of the bunch.
Yep. Was there something further you wanted to do with Snicket?
I just wanted to have an update on the town.
Town's doing
Tell
good.
them
Doing
things and
good.
see that everyone acclimated well to the sleepy time ritual there.
Yeah, it was great having the last of them wake up before the orc showed up.
Yeah, that's probably why there was that confusion for a bit there, cause...
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so you can use them they're pretty well trained fighters. They also do scouting. So there's that. And we'll figure out where Shake's role will be.
Well, Grog said he was going to take care of that in your original conversation.
Yeah. The collective we.
The collective we. The royal we.
The royal we, if you will.
Speaking of, I really need to wee, so...
Yeah, so basically I'm just going to go back in my little area.
Everyone can go home.
Yeah.
I think we've earned it.
Anything from you, Takir, this evening?
Nope.
Yep. Okay. And just so we can show it off.
Yeah.
Oh!
Here's the reception area with the nice decorative rug covering up the definitely not a satanic ritual looking. Toby, darling, were you good here? Did you have a nice sleep?
Ah!
I'll take
Oh.
that as a yes.
He grewed up a bit.
Yep, he's a little bigger now.
Well, I'm going to go rest. You do what you're doing, buddy.
So yes, over the weekend we finally worked on Mercedes's lair.
Very
As I,
nice.
you know, turn into my dragon form and just nap by the burning magma.
What size is your
Nice.
dragon form now?
I think it's still medium.
Oh, really?
Yep. I believe it doesn't get age change till like a few levels here.
Okay. I
Yeah.
wasn't sure if you were like big Mercedes.
Not yet.
Giant lair that you ate up for tiny you.
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, eventually I'll get to like the large 4 squares, and then eventually to the 3x3, and then the 4x4, and that's as big as it goes.
Yep.
Which is why we had that, which apparently didn't save on this one, but that back entrance in the corner.
Yeah, I gotta update that. Don't worry, I will.
Yep. Don't worry about it.
We know it's there.
So yeah, essentially I'll get not quite as that big, but yeah, eventually I'll get like to the gargantuan size of an ancient dragon.
Eventually.
Eventually.
But I think that will draw close to episode 6.
Yeah.
Everyone is good?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Hello, Card. How are you doing? You guys saved the world yet? They weren't saving the world, but they were making a new trade route and friends with a goblin village. I hope you all enjoyed today's session. Whole lot of space, itty bitty dragon. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I'm more likely to set the world on fire than save it.
True. Just out of rehearsal, just in time for credits. Just in time for credits.
Yeah.
Hope you all enjoyed this session. Hope the players enjoyed this session.
Oh, absolutely.
Did you all have fun?
Yeah.
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 Bio? Bio?
Yeah.
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 Stare.
Stare.
Air.
Stare.
You got your first baby spider.
Yay.
Aren't you thrilled?
So thrilled. Yep. Very excited about that.
So what were the other numbers of your eggs there?
I have it on a sticky note. Hold on. Spider clutch. No.
Dot.
Wait, no, it was in my
Character sheet.
character sheet. 113.
Ah. So it seems like you have another single and then a triplet.
Ooh.
That's what I was having you roll for, was how many spiders were going to successfully hatch.
And then what happened with the other eggs? Well, we know what happened to the other eggs.
I believe you guys
Breakfast.
burned all the other eggs.
No, I meant like the other ones that didn't hatch and that what we brought back.
Yes. They were turned
Yeah.
into breakfast. Jelly's making
Breakfast.
babies? Yeah, Jelly's making baby spiders.
Yep.
Jelly's a mom.
Congratulations.
Yum, spider omelet.
Oh god. Don't make me sick, please.